Hey guys, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware that we have a Rome trip planned. So it's going to be me and 24 other people can go on this group trip. It's going to be awesome. The whole thing is planned out. It has tour guides. We're staying at 4-star hotels, the works. And so I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a rundown about this to make sure that you know everything about it. And hopefully so you can come with me because it's going to be so much fun. So it's going to be 6 days. We're going to be in Rome and we're going to be in Florence. And with that, we're going to be able to have 5 breakfasts and 2 dinners covered. The rest of the time, we're going to be stopping in at restaurants along the way because we're going to be doing a lot of like tour group events where we're going to stop. We're going to get pizza. We're going to get sandwiches. We're going to get pasta. We're going to get all kinds of amazing food. And so it's just going to be so much fun. We're going to be going to the Colosseum. We're going to be going to the Roman Forum. We're going to be going to the Spanish Steps and the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon, Vatican City, the Sistine Chapel. We're going to be going to St. Peter's Basilica. We're going to have a guided Florence tour. We're also going to have a day in Florence where we can kind of decide what we want to do. I'm going to make sure that everyone in the group can figure out what it is that we want to do. There's some different options from museums to some of the places that we won't be able to stop at the walking tour. Or if you just want to kind of chill a little bit, whatever you want, we can figure that out because we have a day to how we want to spend it. But we have, once again, local tour guides that know the city really well. And so they're going to be able to explain everything to us. We might be stopping by some World War II sites. There's some really cool spots that I want to go to there. And I'm super excited that we can go together. So for the first 10 people that go, there's an early bird special. I was able to reduce the price as low as they would let me go. So it's going to be $2,999 for the first 10 people. So that's $200 off. The normal price is $3,199. This is so cheap compared to what other places are doing, and the fact that you have tour guides, you have 4-star hotels, so there is double room occupancy, but you can get single rooms if you want. You can bring your significant other, your friends, even if they don't know who I am or don't care about history that much, they can come along too because there's going to be something for everybody. And the focus isn't going to really be on me. It's going to be on the cool things we're going to go see. So even if you like your friend that you want to come with, they don't have to know who I am because we're going to be going and seeing the Colosseum. I'll be there. We'll be friends. And I don't know what my host responsibilities really are, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And right now you only have to put a 25% deposit down. So if you get that early bird special, that's $750. If not, it's the 800. But there's still tons of the early bird special spots open. So get them while they're hot, while they're still available. As well, if you can't come with me, I understand not everybody can afford this kind of thing, but it's going to be such a fun trip. So if you can make it work, oh, by the way, it's going to be May 15th to the 20th of 2024. So it's next year. So if you have PTO or whatever, you can make it work because it's in a year from now. If you need to save, you don't have to pay all of it at once. You can kind of just pay a little bit at a time as well. They're really nice about that. This company that I'm working with, that we have time to kind of get everything all up and running. But so you have time to be able to go. And if you can't afford it, once again, I understand. Like I probably wouldn't be able to do this very easily myself without some things that have changed. And so I am so grateful for any of you who are able to come. If you can't, totally understandable. I plan on doing these trips sometime in the future as well. So I've gotten a lot of people who are saying they're not old enough because you have to be at least 18. But I'll be doing these years in the future, so who knows? In 4 or 5 years from now, or whatever, I'm still going to be doing these because this seems like it's a super fun adventure. I'm super excited. I've never been to Italy before. I am just ecstatic about this whole idea, and I would love for you to be able to come with me. I plan on having some sort of group chat beforehand so we can get to know each other. We can do Zoom calls so we are all friends beforehand. If you want to bring other people. If you don't, that's totally fine because we're not going to know anybody. I'm planning on just trying to make friends with everybody who can come. So there's 24 spots available. So that's a lot of great friends that hopefully will be for a lifetime. Something that the trip doesn't cover is flights because you might be coming from anywhere. Anyone in the world can come to this. And so you just have to get yourself to Rome and then they will pick you up from the airport and we'll all come back to a hotel the first day and we have a delicious dinner. The next day is when we really get into all the cool stuff Rome has to offer. Breakfast is included that day too. We have the Colosseum visit. All of this is tour guides. And we're going to go to Palatine Hill, the Roman Forum, the Spanish Steps, Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon. Then we'll be going back to the hotel and sleeping probably pretty hard because that's going to be a lot of walking and a great guided tour. Next day, we're going to be getting breakfast. We're going to the Vatican City as well as the Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica. Something I think that would be really fun is sending postcards out to people from these places. I think that'd be really fun because then it's stamped with Italy, Vatican City, who has its own postal system. And then from there, we're going to take a train from Rome over to Florence. So it's going to be a beautiful train ride through the Italian countryside over to Florence. And we're going to be staying at a 4-star hotel there as well. We're going to be getting breakfast the next day. We get to explore Florence. This is the day that we kind of have to our to decide what we want to do together, so we can go and hit up some different spots that might not be on the tour walking trip the next day. And so then the next day, we're going to get breakfast again, guided walking tour through Florence, and it's going to be a wonderful time. We're going to hit up the train again back to Rome and have dinner, a nice farewell dinner together, say our goodbyes kind of, and then we have that last night in Rome. We get breakfast included at the hotel, and then we'll fully be saying our goodbyes to each other and get on our flights home and go back. I've been thinking maybe I would want to stay longer. I have no idea about that. I might be just totally wiped by the end of this trip, but I think this is just going to be a blast. This is going to be so much fun for us. If you're able to come, I would really appreciate because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for most of us to be able to go to Italy. And the fact that you already have friends. Because for me, especially before this opportunity showed up, I wanted to go traveling to a lot of places, but all my friends are married or they're busy or whatever it is, and they don't have time to come with me. And going by yourself on a big trip, that's a whole other type of experience. So you automatically get friends if you come on this trip with us. And we're just going to be having a blast. Tour guides, fancy hotels, the works, talking to Italians. I'm going to try and learn a little bit of Italian. It's just going to be so much fun, and we're going to be eating pizza the whole way. So I have the link in the description of this video. Please go and sign up if you can. I totally understand. Once again, only a 25% deposit right now, and then the rest you can be paying overtime until 90 days before the flight. There's also more information on my Instagram. I'll link that as well. I don't know if you guys on YouTube know, but I do have an Instagram and TikTok that are decently well done. And so please go and sign up for this trip if you're able to. And we're going to be having a great time. If you can't come, I'm going to be making videos about the whole thing, and it's going to be such a blast. I'm just, honestly, I can't tell you enough how excited I am about this trip. So have a good rest of your day. Go sign up below and subscribe for more.